Why does Ubuntu require restart to complete updates? I have heard that Linux machines can run for months without restarting. Why then does Ubuntu say restart required to complete updates? After installing updates, Linux and Unix users brag about how they haven't restarted their systems since George Bush Sr. was president. This URL.
This is the case only if the Linux kernel itself is updated. All other kinds of updates are applied directly. Kernel cannot be replaced while it's running and thus needs a reboot. A kernel update should happen rarely during regular updates and commonly done only during the upgrade cycles, 12.04 to 12.10, etc. You can choose to not restart, it will continue to use the old kernel. Edit, kernel hot swapping can be done to prevent the reboot in theory, but it doesn't look to be remotely trivial.
What you read was true. Most administrators will brag about their machine's uptime. It could be days, months, or even years. However, what you need to know is, those machines are not your everyday desktop systems. They are specialized server machines. First thing about them, they rarely run X11. Most server systems will usually always be only on the terminals. So, an upgrade on X server doesn't matter. Second, as Karthik pointed out, an update to X server only requires that you restart X, not the whole machine. So your uptime still remains. Another very important point is, server systems don't update to the latest kernel version as it comes out. On Ubuntu, you are probably using version 3.2 right now. On my Arch system I am using version 3.6, but many of these systems boasting of long uptimes are still probably somewhere in the 2.xx line, albeit completely secure with backported patches. All updates on such systems are done only in place. The updates are first tested on a testing machine, and after thorough testing to make sure nothing breaks, and that a reboot is not required to implement it, they are upgraded by the administrators. You could do the same on your Ubuntu system too. But then forget about automated updates. Do a bit of testing and try and make your updates in place. Even kernels can be hot swapped. However, it takes a lot of skill and expertise to pull it off successfully every time.
If you want to support the channel, please consider liking and subscribing.